Hi guys, I want to show you what is necessary if you want to make your Shimano Ultegra RD 6800 GS compatible with sprockets larger than 36 teeth without resorting to derailleur hanger extensions like those made by Wolf, Linderates and others. What we actually do is we drill a new hole for the spring that is housed in this housing here, the B tension spring. That's what Shimano calls it. So we gotta disassemble a little bit the derailleur. I recommend to disassemble the cage first to get better access to the B tension knuckle. So what we do first is disassemble those two bearing derailleur pulleys. Then you should completely remove the B tension adjustment bolt with a Phillips number 2 screwdriver. So now you see this circlip here surrounding the bolt that sits in the groove in the bolt where which attaches the derailleur to the derailleur hanger, and you pull that circlip off by inserting a small flat-bladed screwdriver. Make sure you press down this plate, because otherwise it might become even harder to pull that circlip out, and the spring tension might get off immediately. So make sure with your thumb you press it down, then pull away this circlip, and now take the pliers, grab this tab where the adjustment bolt set in. That's the reason why we removed it. Then gently turn it against the resistance of the spring and pull it out. Seen that? So the spring obviously detensions immediately. This is a seal that goes in there. So now the disassembly is already done. Pull off the bolt, and what you see here, we can, for instructional reasons, pull off that O-ring too. What you see here are two holes. The second one is the one I already drilled into this derailleur before. So imagine if you disassemble a brand new derailleur, there would be only one hole, and this would be that to the right if you look at it from this side. So the second hole, which gives you the possibility to increase the tension of that spring, must be drilled into the derailleur at around 45 degrees from the position of the original drill. So that's the original drill. 90 degrees would be there, so 45 is about half the way to that location. I prefer drilling it from the inside, although it doesn't seem to be the easier way, but it actually is, because if you use a 2.5 millimeter drill, it neatly fits in here. You don't need to center it, just loosely mark the place where you want to place, where you want to drill the new bore, and then insert the drill and drill that hole. It doesn't necessarily have to be very precise, the location, because you still have the adjustment bolt to finally regulate the tension of that bead tension spring. So just make sure it is around 45 to maybe 60 degrees located from the original placement. And if you look at it from the inside, where I recommend doing the drill, it is clockwise. So 45 to 60 degrees clockwise, drill that new bore. Then remove all the dirt and metal pieces that get around when you completed the drill. It's recommended to do this with maybe some kitchen towel or a rag, which you then insert with a small flat-bladed screwdriver. For those of you who have access to compressed air, that would make things obviously easier. Then reinstall the O-ring from the side where the bolt goes into, and now reinstall the spring. Make sure that the longer end of the spring faces the derailleur, so the shorter one gets out into the plate. And now, of course, you want to place that longer end into the bore you drilled newly. Now put in the bolt again. You may want to grease it, because the derailleur turns around that bolt. Now it's time to reinstall the plate. Look, it has only one bore, so nothing can go wrong when joining it to the spring. Make sure that the end of the spring goes into that bore. And now comes a little complicated part, because you have to tension that spring again. So you will take the pliers, grab that tab on the plate, and then turn it counterclockwise until it passes this little knot, you see, where it has to go, and then you have to simultaneously turn and push that plate in. Which might take a second attempt, as you see here. This is of course not facilitated by the fact that we want to actually increase the tension of the spring. That's why we drilled this new bore. But it can be done, be assured. Done it numerous times. So look, that's how it should be. Bolt is flush. Here you can see the groove where the circlip goes in, and the tab of the plate is located at the tab on the derailleur. Then the circlip has a round and a sharp edge side. The sharp edge side goes outside, facing the derailleur hanger of the frame. So that's where it looks like. And then I take the pliers and press it in. So all you have to do, all which is left to do, is reinstall the bead tension bolt and of course install a cage with the 2 pulleys. Thanks for watching.